Hi, this is Jason, and today I want to do a bit of technical analysis on Celsius Network CEL Token. Now, bear in mind, CEL Token is a relatively small cap. It isn't like Bitcoin in its decentralized nature, so Celsius Network owns the CEL Token, which means actions by Celsius Network could influence the CEL price. And thirdly, the mechanism in which weekly interests are paid out is that Celsius Network goes into the market, actually buy CEL in order to pay the interest in CEL. So considering those three factors, technical analysis may not be 100% pure as it can be, since all those elements can distort the price. So for instance, with the weekly payouts, by going into the market, sometimes you do see these spikes on, say, Friday or Saturday just before the Monday weekly payout. So technical analysis we should take with a pinch of salt and not take it as gospel, but it is nonetheless a good consideration. So let's get into it. Here we see the daily price action over time. So essentially what we're interested in is looking from the start of 2021. Now we have these candle bodies, so here to here, and we also have these wicks, which essentially represent the highest and lowest price on the day. And we have these lines, which are essentially moving averages with varying windows in terms of calculating the average. So the lower line you go, the bigger the window that average is calculated on, i.e. 20-day moving average versus say 80-day moving average. So the larger the window, the more stable the price is and the more time it takes for that line to move essentially. Now, okay, looking at the technical analysis, you can see the $4.70. So I'm not going to hide the fact that I do have a long position in CEL token. So if we put a line of support here, we can see without violating the candle bodies, so just touching as many wicks as possible, we are seeing higher lows. And then conversely, if we do the opposite, so having the line of resistance that we're trying to break, here we are seeing lower highs. Essentially, what this sets it up to be is a symmetrical triangle. So a symmetrical triangle is characterized exactly what we said. So lower highs and higher lows. Essentially, what this is showing is when we go down and then back up and then down and then back up, the variation or the range or the volatility is reducing over time. And that sets up a symmetrical triangle. And what this means is the closer we get to the apex of the triangle, the higher the probability of a breakout. So my prediction based on these technicals is we will see a breakout between now and April. So it can occur any time between now and April. And given the symmetrical triangle, technical analysis say that the likelihood of an upwards breakout is the same as a downwards breakout. Now, this is when fundamentals come in. We do know, given the fundamentals, that Celsius Network is a pretty sound and solid company. And they've got lots of interesting news for this year. So, for instance, listing on a couple of exchanges, a partnership with a top 10 crypto or token, the introduction of a web browser version of the app, as well as the introduction of the Celsius Network credit card, which is coming later on. So all those are really, really positive news. So bearing in mind the fundamentals with the technicals, I do believe that we will see a movement soon, and there's a higher chance that it is on the upside than the downside, essentially. Now, the other thing to consider is Bitcoin. We do know Celsius Network in terms of its AUM is majority in Bitcoin over any other coin. So that means that the breakout is also quite likely dependent on the sentiment and the way that the pricing action goes for Bitcoin as well. So a few considerations. But given the technicals, given the fundamentals, and given Bitcoin and the expectation that we're only starting our bull run, probably means that we will sooner than later see a breakout to the upside for CEL token. But then again, this is just likeliness. It's, nothing's guaranteed. For all we know, the US could shut down crypto, or say they're banning the use of crypto or activities of crypto, and that would just ruin everything. But that aside, in terms of what we know and what we expect, given current knowledge, there should be a significant move very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.